Let's go ahead and turn to page 309. So we're on WkTogether 10.4, and now we're posting from a cash receipts journal. So your instructions say to use the cash receipts journal that we just finished completing. And then instruction number 1 says to post the transactions on the cash receipts journal to the accounts receivable ledger. So that's what we're doing first. We have our cash payments or our cash receipts journal, and now we also need our subsidiary ledger, the accounts receivable ledger. So this is what it is. So we'd already posted our sales journal, and now we're posting to here. So if we're posting to all those items that reflect the accounts receivable ledger, that means that all the items in this column get posted first. So this would be number 1. I'll put post number 1. So we are going to go over to Lenny Stafford, who's right here, and we're going to post $2,189.36. So it is as of the 3rd. So September the 3rd. Our post reference is CR9, and that stands for cash receipts. So CR9, and the amount, because it says credit, so we're crediting, is $2,189.36. Now, accounts receivable is an asset, remember, so it carries a debit balance. That means right here, Lenny owed us $38.85.36. He's paying some off, so we're going to subtract because we have a debit and a credit. The new balance would be $1,696. Our last step, we're coming over here to the account number, and we will place 110. And that tells us that we've completed this one. So now our next one over in this accounts receivable credit column is Venice Cafe. So we will come over here to Venice Cafe, and it would be as of the 8th. CR9 for cash receipts journal 9, and it is a credit for $390.34. So the same rules apply. You have a debit, and this is a credit. He's paying some off. So we'll subtract, and our balance is $2,713.60. Our last step is to come over here to this account number, and we will place a 120. The last one under accounts receivable is Washington City Schools for $1509.45. So we'll come over here to Washington City Schools, and it is on the 28th, CR9, and it will be a credit for $1,509.45. We're going to subtract, because we have a debit and a credit, $2,529. The last step is the account number 130, and we will place 130 right here. Our next step, it says in instruction 2, total and prove the cash receipts journal. So step number 2 then means that we will single rule underneath all of it. Now we don't single rule over here. We will write the 30th, which is the last day of September, and the word totals. And we're going to add up our columns. So when I add up this first column here, it would be $4,089.15. The next column, $10,950.75. And the next column, $618.74. Sales discount debit column, $51.60. Adding up my cash debit, $15,607.04. Now, before we double rule and do anything else, then what we need to do, which is step number 3 in your book, it says to prove cash. All right? So before we want to post anything else, we want to check to make sure our debits and credits equal. So step number 3, prove cash. On September 30th, the balance on the next unused check stub was $17,608.96. So we've seen this before. We've had a test over this before earlier. And what that means is your checkbook's showing that you have this amount of money, the $17,608, okay? So now we're getting ready to prove cash. All right, so proving cash, you need this form right here. So we'd already proved the sales journal, same form. Now my form's a little bit different than the one you may have if I give you forms to fill out, but it's the same. Every single one of these columns is a column that's right here. So you can see we have debits and credits all the way across here. This is the names of the columns. So now we're going to go look at our columns. General debit. Do you have a general debit? No, we don't have a general debit and we don't have a general credit. So general debit, we can just put a dash. There's nothing there. General credit, we don't have anything, we can put a dash. So ultimately right here, our two amounts have to equal. So now I'm coming across and I have an accounts receivable credit. So I'm going to write this amount over here, the $4089.15. So our accounts receivable credit will be $4,089.15. Our next column is sales credit. So in the credit column, it will be $10,950.75. Sales tax payable credit column, $618.74. Sales discount, now that's a debit, so be careful, is $51.60. And then our cash debit is $15,607.04. So now we're going to add our columns. So I'll add these two together, and I get $15,658.64. I'm going to add these three numbers up, and I get $15,658.64. Both columns are the same, so I've proved my cash. If they're not, you cannot go on. You cannot post anything because there's something wrong. Ours equal, so we are ready to go to the next instruction. So our next instruction says to rule the cash payments journal, which we did, number 5. Now it's post the cash receipts journal to the general ledger. So now, since my video is going a little bit long, I'm going to go ahead and go to the next part so we can post and prepare a schedule of accounts receivable.